Sarah stood at the airport with her husband, Amir. She held her passport tightly in her hand. Her heart was full of hope. They were moving to a new country for a better life. Amir got a new job there. He said this move would change everything. Sarah smiled at him. "We will start again," she said softly. Amir nodded. Yes. A fresh start. Sarah left her family, her friends, and her old job. It was not easy. She loved her small hometown. She loved her mother's cooking and her sister's laughter. But she believed in her husband. She believed in their marriage. When they arrived in the new country, everything felt different. The streets were wide. The buildings were tall. The people spoke fast English. Sarah felt small and quiet. Their new apartment was clean but empty. There were white walls and big windows. Sarah tried to feel happy. "This is our new home," Amir said. In the first few weeks, Amir was busy with his new job. He left early in the morning and came home late at night. Sarah stayed home alone. She did not know anyone. Her English was simple. She felt shy to speak. She spent her days cleaning, cooking, and looking outside the window. She watched people walk together. She saw couples laughing. She missed her old life. One evening, Sarah cooked Amir's favorite meal. She wanted to surprise him. She wore a nice dress and waited. But Amir came home very late. "I had extra work," he said quickly. He looked tired. He did not notice her dress. Sarah smiled, but inside she felt pain. Days turned into weeks. Amir started using his phone more. He smiled at his messages. Sometimes he went into another room to talk. "Who is it?" Sarah asked one day. "Just work," he answered. Sarah wanted to believe him. She told herself she was thinking too much. This move was stressful. He was just busy. But at night when Amir slept, Sarah looked at him and felt something change. He felt far away. Even when he was next to her, he felt distant. She came to this country for love. She left everything. One afternoon, Sarah was cleaning the bedroom. Amir's phone was on the bed. It started to ring. A name appeared on the screen. Lena Redhart. Sarah's heart stopped. She looked at the phone. It kept ringing. Then it stopped. Sarah told herself not to think badly. Maybe Lena was a coworker. Maybe the heart was nothing. But her hands were shaking. That night, Amir was in the shower. His phone was on the table. A message came. "I miss you. Today was beautiful." Sarah felt cold. She slowly opened the phone. She knew the password. It was their wedding date. When she opened the messages, her world broke. There were many texts. Many photos. Smiling faces. Sweet words. "I can't wait to see you again. My wife doesn't understand me like you do. You make me happy." Sarah could not breathe. Her eyes filled with tears. She felt weak. When Amir came out of the shower, she was sitting on the bed. The phone was in her hand. "What is this?" she asked quietly. Amir froze. "It's not what you think," he said fast. "Then tell me what it is," Sarah said. Her voice was shaking. Amir looked at the floor. He did not speak. "How long?" she whispered. 3 months, he answered. 3 months. They moved to this country 3 months ago. Sarah felt like someone hit her heart. "Why?" she asked. "I was lonely. I was stressed. She works with me. We talked. It just happened," he said. "It just happened?" Sarah repeated. Tears ran down her face. She left her family. She left her home. She trusted him. And he found someone else. "I'm sorry," Amir said. "It doesn't mean anything." But it meant everything to Sarah. That night, they slept in the same bed, but they felt like strangers. Sarah stared at the ceiling. She thought about her mother's words before she left. "Marriage needs honesty," her mother said. Sarah closed her eyes. She felt alone in a country that was not her own. The fresh start she dreamed about was now full of pain. And she did not know what to do next. The next morning, Sarah woke up early. Amir was still sleeping. She looked at him for a long time. This was the man she loved. The man she trusted. But now she saw him differently. She went to the kitchen and made tea. Her mind was full of thoughts. Should she forgive him? Should she go back home? Should she stay and fight for her marriage? When Amir woke up, he looked at her with tired eyes. "Please, Sarah. Let's talk," he said. They sat at the small kitchen table. I made a mistake, Amir said. I was wrong. I will end it. I promise. Sarah listened quietly. Do you love her? She asked. No, he answered quickly. I love you. But love should not hurt like this, Sarah thought. I left everything for you, she said. I came here because I believed in us. Amir reached for her hand, but she moved it away. I was lonely too, she continued. But I did not look for another man. Her voice was calm but strong. Amir started to cry. I don't want to lose you. Sarah stood up and walked to the window. Outside, people were going to work. Life was moving. She realized something important. She felt alone because she depended only on Amir. She had no friends, no job, no life of her own. Maybe this country was not just a new start for their marriage. Maybe it was a new start for her. That afternoon, Sarah searched for English classes near her home. She also looked for small jobs. When Amir came home, she spoke clearly. I need time, she said. If you want this marriage, you must show me with actions, not words. I will, he said. I will not go back home now, she continued. I will stay, but I will build my own life. For the first time since she arrived, Sarah felt a small light inside her heart. She was hurt, yes, but she was also stronger. And this time, her fresh start would be for herself. 3 months later, Sarah's life looked different. She joined an English class. At first she was shy, but slowly, she started speaking more. She made 2 friends, Maria and Aisha. They drank coffee after class and shared stories. Sarah also found a part-time job at a small bakery. She loved the smell of fresh bread. She loved earning her own money. She was not the lonely woman who waited by the window anymore. At home, things were still not perfect. Amir ended his relationship with Lena. He showed Sarah his phone. He came home early. He tried to talk more. But trust is like glass. When it breaks, it is hard to fix. One evening Amir said, "Thank you for giving me another chance." Sarah looked at him carefully. "I did not give you a gift," she said softly. "I gave you responsibility." Amir nodded. Sarah learned something important. She learned that love is not only about moving to a new country. It is not about big promises or beautiful words. Love is about respect. Some nights, she still remembered the pain. Some days she still felt sad. But she also felt proud. She could speak better English now. She could travel alone on the bus. She could talk to new people. One day, her mother called from back home. "Are you happy?" her mother asked. Sarah looked around her small apartment. It was no longer empty. There were plants by the window, books on the table, laughter in her heart. "I am learning to be happy," she answered. And that was true. Her marriage was healing slowly. Or maybe it would end one day. She did not know. But she knew something important. No matter what happened, she would not lose herself again. Moving to a new country did not only show her her husband's secret. It showed her her own strength. And this time, her fresh start was real. Not because of a man, but because she chose herself.